absolutely cancelled.
This woman cooks food for her.
Look at this. People make so much fun of her because she cooks things from scratch. Cancelled. Easiest cancel of my life. Lads, I'm gonna get cancelled too because I'm cooking too.
They can't do strong woman that is also feminine.
Nope.
One of best examples are in first two Borderland games.
It's impossible. Off to the gulag. No.
Her husband. And Twitter is really mad about it. Okay, so it all starts from this tweet over here. Did she just make Oreos from scratch?
It's like my girl can't even have a hobby. Right? Like, oh, it's like Oreos fucking suck ass, but my children keeps wanting it, but I don't want to poison them. How dare she?
And this went viral.
Why? Bro, it's like saying, why would you cook a cake at home from scratch? I bet those Oreos are damn good. Listen, it's a low bar because real life Oreos fucking suck ass.
60 million views, 40,000 likes.
My husband was on his way out.
I actually don't think that it's that crazy to cook something from scratch. Like, you might fail at it, but it will definitely be healthier.
To get a cookies and cream soft serve, but I told him.
Did you see the character in Veilguard that is non-binary and wants to be called they not she? But then she constantly bullies a guy calling him a death mage and other names after he repeatedly asks her not to do that. Kek.
Yeah. Well, have you not noticed that this is how it works with these people? That whatever they say, it's like, remember when people, like, actual women asked not to be called cis woman? Because they didn't like the cis, because there is just women. And there is like the rest of it. And they were like, we don't care, you're just a cis woman. It's the same thing.
I'll just make it for him instead. So that's exactly what I did. I started by making my Oreos by combining some flour.
Bro, actually making an Oreos is not that hard. I'm just thinking about the recipe. You make like a harder brown biscuit with like cocoa powder. You make some like vanilla cream into it. It's not that hard.
Cocoa powder, butter, some sugar, an egg, and then letting that go until it all comes
biscuit
together.
Yeah, I mean the black part is like just too dark chocolatey biscuit, no?
And I
New recipe. I'm gonna be honest with you, I still fucking hate Oreo.
A baking sheet
Sorry.
that was lined with parchment paper. Filling was so
Look at it,
delicious.
it's so
I kept
cute.
snacking on it while I was.
Like we used to do this sort of thing. We didn't call it Oreo, but we have multiple desserts that is like that. They're huge, but it's good.
Filling my Oreos.
I would
after
eat those,
spreading
yeah.
one layer on one of the cookies.
It's cute. It's homemade. It's a biscuit.
I put another one on top, and there you go.
Yum, yum.
I could not resist having a bowl myself, and it was really good.
I have the same cups. Oh my god. Cheese me. It is us.
Yeah, most difficult part is the coom in the middle. You need to nut on the cookie the perfect amount.
I can do it. I'm experienced in nutting.
So it's just a video of her cooking for her husband. How can people possibly be mad about that? Well, Twitter found a way. The first reply is, they can never make me hate her.
Well, that's good, no? Like, I love her. That's positive, so that's good.
And this is in reference to the quote tweets. Here is one of the most popular quote tweets over here with 14 million views, 50,000 likes.
Oh
Everyone who idolizes these rich stay-at-home moms wants
Zom. I don't know why I thought that this is like cream. Stay-at-home rich milky creams.
this, learn, and then shut the frick up. Tradwives glamorize a lifestyle none of you will likely ever be able to achieve and laugh in your face as your views make them richer.
Wow. So there is a woman who has children and a loving husband, and lucky enough that the husband can take care of her. So she stays at home and takes care of her family. How dare she? This is classism. Bro, white supremacy and patriarchy. She's literally not white. What? She's not even white. What are you talking about? White supremacy. What?
This isn't goals. This is classism, white supremacy,
What?
and patriarchy. Wake up. So, a woman cooking food for her husband on TikTok and being thoughtful and making Oreos for him is somehow white supremacy.
And also, it's for the children. Like, is baking something for your children white supremacy, lads? Are we the baddies?
apparently.
I asked my toddlers what they wanted for breakfast.
Like, I know her videos. Like, sometimes I have them on my front page, and it's literally like, oh, my 2-year-old asked me to do something, and she's trying to recreate a healthier version. How dare you?
They both said cereal, so cereal it was, and we got started.
Like, she does like these very super niche things, like literally making Cineminis from scratch, which is like a lot of effort, but it's like good fucking content. Also, that's an IKEA bowl. I have the same IKEA bowl, so very based. But it's like, wow. Like...
Have you ever asked yourself why it is that tradwives and other conservative female influencers who promote traditional gender roles have all the time in the world to make cereal from...
Okay, by the way...
Bro, she's a content creator. She does it for views. It's not like every stay-at-home mom is making Cineminis from scratch.
My mom once cooked me pancakes for breakfast. I hit her with a chair, that fucking white supremacist bitch.
What the fuck? Bro, you can't say that. But true. Good thinking. Yeah, honestly, good thinking. Fuck that. Promoting that, loving your children, feeding them healthy food, that white supremacist bullshit, get that out of here.
Wait, just gonna interject really quickly. Sorry for pausing it, but there is no proof that this woman is a conservative, like, influencer or anything like that. I went to her TikTok, and it's filled with just random cooking videos. She isn't promoting anything. She isn't telling anybody to do this. She's just sharing her own lifestyle and making food for her kids and her husband.
Dude, she's literally just cooking random shit. And people are mad about it. I just love the fact that they call her...
And she, like, these people just assume random shit because...
Yeah, man, like, listen, if I would have a ridiculously rich husband and I wouldn't have to work and I would want a hobby, maybe I would just do cooking content too. Like, just, why not? It's like, I would make bread from scratch and like biscuits and literally anything. I would grow my own apple tree so I can harvest the apple and make apple pie. I would grind my own flour. Like, that sounds fucking fun. No, you wouldn't. I absolutely would. I do find these kind of things very charming. And if I would have more time, I would do a lot of things more from scratch. You can't grow shit. Okay, fuck you. I would learn how to keep the fucking plants alive, okay? Go away.
Because they're completely batshit crazy, you know?
But
Me killing the plants has nothing to do with this discussion.
somehow never seem to record themselves doing essential domestic labor.
Bro, no one wants to see her, like, picking up the shitty diapers. It's not fun. Like, what does he want her to do? Like, scrub, like, the toilets? Oh, wow. What a content. Although, to be fair, there is toilet scrubbing content. But doing taxes TikToks, feeding your family isn't essential. No. Only the bad guys do it.
Vacuuming, trying to get a
The vacuum ASMR.
particularly nasty stain out of a shirt, or scrubbing a toilet.
So you have this beautiful woman, right? Like, because let's be honest, she's beautiful and always elegant. I don't know if you noticed, but like, she's always beautifully dressed. Her hair is done. And he wants her to scrub the toilet? Like, on her knees? Just like... Wait, so, I'm sorry, is this like too glorified and not humiliating enough, so she has to be balls to the walls into the toilet so that it feels more realistic? I don't know, man. That kind of sounds sexist to me. I don't want to be like that, but...
Get a particularly nasty stain out of a shirt, or scrubbing a toilet.
Kind of sus.
Probably because scrubbing a toilet or vacuuming the floor isn't as interesting and probably won't go as viral as making f***ing Oreos from scratch, you absolute imbecile. Like...
God, I just hope that he doesn't have a wife. I don't think he would be a good husband material. I just don't think so.
I'm really sorry for pausing him, but Jesus.
When they are performing labor in these videos, it's always something that, strictly speaking, is unnecessary, and they are doing it the hardest way possible.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's not true. There are other cleaning content that is very popular too, but like why this is just so weird. Like why would you say that she has to do that? Why is she not allowed to just do cooking? Like why does she have to do the humiliating ugly parts? It's like saying this, hey, you're a girl on Twitch and you're playing games with the camera on. Well, why don't you bend over and show me your butthole? You already have it. So why don't you just bend over and show me your butthole? Like, you could totally do that. Why only just put out a little bit of itty bitty titty and just like tease us with this when you could just bend over and show me your butthole? Yeah, why don't you? I don't know, man. I don't know.
For entertainment.
Because the answer is that it is for show. It is all a performance. In his
He's so stupid.
Why do you cook food when you could just order from McDonald's? You're so silly.
It's true. You know, I'm not an aggressive person. No, that's not true. I'm a rather aggressive person, but I am increasingly getting the itch to punch this guy in the nose. Like, not very hard, but just enough to, like, leave, like, a little bit of a bruise or, like, just, like, shed first blood. You know, like the League of Legends NPC person is just like, first blood! And then I would walk away. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have to break. It's just, yeah, just a little bit of punchy.
Remarkably prescient 1899 book, The Theory of the Leisure Class, Thorsten Veblen coined the terms conspicuous.
I'm sorry, he's just so cocky. It's like, look, I am so smart. Why is she not scrubbing the toilet? Why is she glamorizing something like cooking? Is she enjoying it? But she could be out there and having an OnlyFans like a nice mother woman? What the fuck?
Conspicuous consumption and conspicuous leisure, suggesting that those with wealth and power no longer having any economic production to contribute themselves, instead contribute to the production and consumption of leisure.
Blood is yapping right now.
Those consumption practices, those leisure activities are conspicuous precisely because that is how the leisure class signals their difference from the working class, signals their exceptionality and their superiority. They're not.
Wait, so if she would be rich and she would do videos about how rich she is and she would show her golden earrings every single day, that would be fine. But her showing that she can cook things from scratch is not fine? Because that's just signaling that they are better than us?
Better than us because they can make their children cereal from scratch. They're better than us because they are so wealthy and well off that they have nothing more important to worry about.
This guy must be very fun at parties. Yeah. Yeah, doesn't he sound like a little bit like jealous? I don't know, man. There's some insecurity there. Like, is your salary not enough? Your wife cannot make the kids cereal from scratch?
Oh my god, she has...
Stop calling them wealthy. She's using an IKEA bowl. IKEA bowl is bussin', okay? Leave my IKEA bowl alone.
Kids, she takes care of the kids. That is a job. That is a full-time job right there. I'm sure she does plenty of work. Oh my god. The amount of things you are deriving from one video, making a viral video about just literally cooking Oreos is absolutely crazy. Now, I would totally understand if the rest of her content is promoting like some sort of agenda or something, but if you go on her TikTok...
Or like, go and be a breeder. Lay eggs for 5 kids for your husband. Stay submissive.
It's literally all cooking videos. This guy's not the only yapster over here, not the only nerd emoji over here, but it's filled with like tons of tweets of people just saying...
He looks like the kind of person who probably watched the She-Hulk and enjoyed it.
Wait, a Skoo. Wait. Did you see how she dropped those Oreos and they cooked into a cookie shape?
Okay, shut the fuck up. I am unwilling to listen to bullying, okay? I don't do that.
She's promoting like Mormonism or something like that, which I don't know where they are getting from, but all right.
If we were to ever see tradwives perform essential productive domestic labor, or see their husbands perform any domestic labor at all, that would in fact mark them as failures as tradwives. As Veblen wrote in a...
I don't think she markets herself as a tradwife. I think it's idiots put a label on her that, oh, you're cooking or baking for your children, you stay at home with your children, you're a trad wife.
1999, again, he could have written...
He's not okay. He needs therapy and maybe a friendly hug.
Yesterday, application to productive labor is a mark of poverty and...
Can you imagine being so entitled that that's your biggest problem? That a random pretty lady on the internet made Oreos for her kid and you get so triggered that you make a fucking long video about this entire thing quoting books from like the 1977 or like 1877 and like
subjection, it becomes inconsistent.
Sorry, 1899. I'm sorry, I don't fucking read books. But can you imagine how tilted this man became that he just fucking whipped out the books?
Complete moron, because here we have another viral video with like, I don't know, 24 million views.
Oh my god, that's the husband? He's also a trad wife.
Of her husband cooking for her, okay? Which is completely opposite to the trad wife sentiment or whatever.
I told him I was craving a steak dinner tonight, but...
He's such a soy boy. Oh my god. You're cooking for your wife? Disgusting.
I was just too tired to make that.
Trad husband.
So he told me to sit down and that he would take over tonight and make me dinner.
Still using the IKEA bowl. They are hiding their wealth.
For once.
So they're pretending.
To just trust the process, but I was very skeptical when I saw how he cut those sweet potatoes. He started off by cutting some normal potatoes and Japanese sweet potatoes and also some red onion.
Oh my god, he's using spices. He's not British. I'm so proud of him.
He seasoned all of that with some olive oil and some spices. Gave that a really good mix. And then put it all on a baking sheet. I think he realized that it was too much for once.
Okay, basically, he goes on to cook a lovely meal over here. Here we go.
Ooh, I would eat that. That looks actually good. He didn't even food poison her. I'm so proud. What a soy boy. We hate him, right? We hate him because he did something nice for his lovely wife. We hate him. Ugh.
We got the finished product. We got some steak.
The meat is raw. Some people like it like that.
Got some veggies. Wholesome, okay? I'm actually impressed. How did you do? Hashtag steak dinner. Hashtag pregnancy craving. This is just some wholesome content. How are people mad about this? Let's see what a yapster's saying.
Because these videos are not instructional. They are maybe inspirational, but they are always performative.
So unless she's teaching you, she cannot show you what she's doing? So why do we have musicians? When they are singing a song, they are not teaching us how to sing it. Why are they performing it? Why do we have concerts? Why do we have actors? They are not teaching us how to act. They are just performing on the screen.
This is not real labor. This is symbolic labor. It is nothing more than social signaling.
The content is just content? On my TikTok?
This woman and her family belong to the leisure class. And it is also how she builds and signals her value if you are the sort of person who...
Oh my god, I wanna punch this guy in the dick so hard. He's such an unlikable cunt. Holy shit.
Operates within an exchange economy.
Oh my god, this guy cannot stop yapping. I'm sorry, it's 2 minutes, but I simply cannot get through this video. I'm trying my hardest, guys. This guy is such a yapper monster. Yapper monster. Ay, ay, ay. Just because you're poor and insecure doesn't mean the lifestyle is bad or an unrealistic goal to have. Letting women know this is an option is a good thing anyways.
Yeah.
And like, she's not forcing other people to adopt this lifestyle. She's not saying, oh, you're poor if you can't make Oreos from scratch. She's not saying, oh, women shouldn't work or anything. She's literally just making Oreos for fun, buddy. Oh my lord. Goddamn.
You're not allowed to enjoy anything historically feminine thing. You're not allowed to enjoy. I'm so sorry. That's it. You cannot enjoy being a parent. You cannot enjoy making food. You cannot enjoy loving or taking care of your husband. No.
Having your life in order
No
is white
fun.
supremacy, lol. Plenty of poor stay-at-home moms from all cultural backgrounds live like this out of tradition and necessity.
Oh my god. When I was young, my mother always made me dessert. Is my mother a white supremacist? What the fuck?
This is no different than a day in my life as a Google intern style content.
Yes?
And if it is real, no one is...
I'm gonna boot her out of the bed. I'm gonna be like, okay, go out. I am not going to stay under the same roof as you are.
Getting lobster for lunch and open access to a wine bar at
Disgusting.
work. We all know it's performative, it's content. Well, you know, someday she might do...
She even taught me to cook ever since I was a child. What the fuck?
do this. I highly doubt she's making Oreos every single day. Might be a little special occasion, or maybe she's just doing it for TikTok content, but should you actually genuinely turn this into a white supremacy thing? Like, I don't understand how you make that connection at all. Okay, this guy got it. Who wants to see someone scrub a toilet? Exactly. She's white. Bro, does not look white, let's just say. According to the account posting about this video, one person in the video is a white supremacist. Which one could it possibly?
No, it's definitely her. Because she married a white guy. That's basically being a white supremacist, right?
Be which one? Oh my god, not implying anything, by the way, just, you know, using his own absurd logic. Women are tripping over each other to find something wrong with this woman because we've been conditioned to compete with each other and see someone's talent and success as a direct challenge to our self-esteem. Yeah, there's a lot of like angry women in the quote tweets or something.
Bro, how can you be angry about this? This is so nonsensical.
Saying similar shit to what that bozo was saying. Okay, here we got somebody on the other side, it seems, taking a little bit.
Oh my god, this starts amazing. I once dated a communist. Oh, okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm cracking it out. I'm ready. Let's go.
Too far. I guess he's responding to Professor Doofus over there. I once dated a communist. He was a joyless person who felt profound guilt in anything that wasn't liberating the working class. He refused to get a job because it meant he'd be taking a job from an immigrant.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what's the worst thing? I can totally see this happening.
that's 2000 IQ. Mom, the reason I'm not getting a job is because, you know, I'm leaving the jobs open for everybody else.
Pork.
Amazing. Which meant I was working 15 hours a day to try to keep us off the streets. He didn't like having sex because he felt that he didn't deserve it when there was so much suffering in the world.
Oh my god, this guy cocked himself. He actually cocked himself for the greater good.
So I guess I had to suffer too. There's no rationale or logic behind any of this. Just a profound radiating misery and a desire to destroy everything that they feel is unequal. The only acceptable outcome for them is that you give them all your money and worldly goods and then roll yourself into a mass grave.
Bro. That's amazing. Hey, Nara! Bro, I'm so impressed by it. I love the part where like he didn't wanted to have sex because there was so much suffering in this world. Oh my god, so obnoxious.
All right, honestly, if you live your life like this guy, I mean, you probably have the saddest life imaginable. Imagine seeing a random cooking video and extracting all these random political bullshit things out of it and getting so mad about it. Very similar to one of the trends I'm seeing right now, Hassan.
No, we don't talk about Hassan.
Over here, Jesus Christ. Streaming is such a hard job, guys.
Oh my god, it was him? Wait, it was Hassan who said that streaming is such a hard job? Ah, no.
Yes, a real job can be gruesome. A real job can make you very tired, but a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you, you know?
I would love him to say this to all those people who have to wake up at like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. to go to work and then go back home at like 5 or 6 p.m. being dead. You get home, you eat, you take a shower, and you crash into bed and then rinse and repeat.
You know what I mean?
Okay, why do you guys keep saying that she's promoting Mormonism or making propaganda? None of us are trying to live her lifestyle. We just like recipes. It's a big deal.
What about night shift workers? No, you heard it. It's streaming that is the hard job. I'm sorry. Sitting in your comfy chair and showing up, that's something. You waking up or doing some manual labor out in the cold, getting dirty, standing on your feet for 12 hours? Nah. This was out of context. Bro, even if it's out of context, it's kind of wild. Like, I sort of can see where he's coming from, like with the burnout. But wow, I don't never knew you had it all that bad. I know. My life is very sad and depressing. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Truly the type of mother I aspire to be.
Pity me.
I want to have all the time and money in the world to cook elaborate meals and desserts for my family. I don't know where people are getting this Mormonism thing from. She might actually be a Mormon or something like that, but she never promotes it. Like, I literally cannot find the source of this at all.
She made homemade Oreos. Mormon.
If she never mentions it, what's the freaking problem? The way that Mormonism is actively recruiting people through tradwife content is truly fascinating and terrifying, and exposes how easily duped people are
Wait, so if you cook for your children, then you're a Mormon?
by hot people. Where is the recruitment? There is nothing happening on this woman's TikTok. This is like, if you watch the entire 1 minute 30 long
Mormons love Oreos. It makes sense.
TikTok, she doesn't mention anything at all.
I didn't
In fact,
know.
she never does. Where are you guys getting this from? Somebody educate me.
It's like, you know, if you go back a split second and you enhance, then you can take out like the joy in us. It's written in between the cookie chips and the dough. You just have to really enhance. It's like, you know, when they do those brainwashy techniques, when it's like a split second, but like your brain is like cracking it in. The signals are all there. Oh my god, she's right. Thank god, I almost missed it. Yeah, it's right here. It's in between the cookie chips. You have to put the letters out and it says join us.
This
It's
is
true.
like, if you
Yes, subliminal messages.
you watch
Exactly,
the
that's what it
entire
is.
1 minute 30 long TikTok, she
Sure.
doesn't mention anything at all. In fact, she never does. Where are you guys getting this from? Somebody educate me. Ay. Me explaining to
I
my
didn't.
girl how to make homemade Oreos and ice cream. That's a keeper right there. Her vibe is evil and her kids' names are Brick and Shovel.
Bro, why is she evil?
Her vibe is evil? What do you mean? She's making Oreos. So
She's cooking for her family. She's the devil.
will have to explain to me why her cooking all dolled up in her kitchen is problematic. Is it a religion? Is it
Please don't tell these people that I also dress up nicely to cook when I'm streaming, because they are going to call me a Mormon too. And I don't even think we have Mormons within Europe, but they will still call me one.
because you can't stand women doing something different? At this point, y'all are
Motivated and full of spite. Is it a beluga whale with a bra on?
no better than men. Okay, let me give you the actual reason why people are mad. People hate anything that they can't have. So her having this sort of lifestyle that's,
Yeah.
you know, that looks pretty nice, you know, she's enjoying what she does. It's, you know, she has a loving marriage or whatever. That's triggering the absolute shit out of people who have to go and work actual jobs, you know? So that's why people are mad. All right, I made my husband some shit he wanted. Y'all, her husband is a groomer who has her trapped in a cult. This video is just propaganda for Mormonism. They're indoctrinating you. Her nor her kids are safe. If you look carefully, she's not happy at all.
Oh my god. Oh my god. In Europe we have morons and not Mormons. Fair enough.
She's actually miserable. Okay, so here we are on her TikTok, and if you look at all these, like, there's like tons
Yeah, she's so miserable. She has 2 beautiful kids, a handsome young husband. She's beautiful. She's eating well. Damn, that's this nightmare.
tons of these viral
Crazy.
videos where she's essentially just cooking a bunch of videos over here, having fun with her toddlers. I guess cooking is
Dude, she has like Le Creuset, or however the fuck you say it. That pot is like $400 per pan. They were right. They are right. Look at that. I know it. I have been gooning over these fucking pots, but they are so expensive. If I would want to buy a set, it would be like $1,000. Why? Because they are like stainless steel, and it doesn't kill you with like poison and stuff. Get a sponsorship. I don't think they have to do it. They are too rich and too much. Wait, how much? Yeah, like it's very expensive. Too heavy, but it's like stainless steel.
toddlers. I guess cooking is, I don't know, a hobby of hers or something, but
It's a large Dutch oven, cheap and good.
none of these videos
Isn't a Dutch oven when your like boyfriend or girlfriend farts next to you under the blanket and you don't let them out?
are promoting
I kind of don't want that.
anything too bad or something. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Click this
I don't
video
want
or
that.
nerd emoji started yapping again.
I don't want to see this man ever again. Ever. Also, I'm gonna go to pee real quick and then I'm going to kidnap Cotton. Let me pee. Wash your hands. Nya.